Hello, I'm Drupid and welcome to StarRupture, which is a factory building survival game set on a hostile alien planet. Think Satisfactory meets Planet Crafter, if you ever played one of those two games. Very similar to that. Developers did send me a key, so thank you very much for that. This game releases on the 6th of January. I'll leave all the links for you down below in the description as well if you want to check it out for yourself. Give it a wish list, all of that jazz. They have, I've just noticed, put a news post out telling you price announcements and also when it's releasing in your time zone. There's a map of the world and you can see where you are in this great world and what time it's actually releasing. So if you want to play it as soon as it releases, just go check that one out. But this is from the guys Creepy Jar. They made Green Hell, a game that I actually just picked up recently but haven't played it yet. It was like £2 in the in the Steam sale. I think it is actually still in the winter sale now I'm thinking about it. But I did play the playtest of this back in the summer, and then I streamed the co-op playtest. I think that was about a month ago as well. So let's just kind of jump straight into it. I'm generally not a big fan of factory games, if I'm honest. Go with YouTube as the original title. Generally not a big fan, but this one kind of captured me for some reason. I can't really explain why, but yeah, there we go. So there is obviously friends only. So if you wanted to play up to 4-player co-op, you can do. But I'm just going to play single player. But if I remember rightly from the co-op stream, if you start a single player game, your friends can't join you. You have to start a co-op game. Unless that's changed, I don't know. But yeah, and it looks like at some point they're going to add custom options. So you'll be able to twiddle and tweak to your heart's content. This one is coming out into early access as well. So just put that out there in case you're into early access or not. I know some people aren't into that, but for me, I don't mind. But yeah, some people aren't. We get to choose 4 characters. In the playtest of co-op, there wasn't any difference between these characters, so I'm not sure if there's any difference in this one. But you know, the engineer wasn't any better at combat than the soldier, for instance. But I'm assuming at some point that is going to be a thing where the engineer's better at building and the soldier's better at fighting the aliens that come at you on the planet, because they're all hostile aliens on this planet. So I'm going to play as the engineer. Why not? I think I played as the scientist and the soldier, but we'll select you. But like I say, I don't think there is any difference between them. There certainly wasn't in the co-op playtest a month ago. Whether there is now, I don't know. So yeah, don't hold me to that one. But we've spawned in here. Oh, she's going to start talking. Let's grab this stuff while she talks.
You've chosen to skip the recommended onboarding training. At the Claywood Corporation, we value that kind of confidence. I'm looking forward to working with you.
There we are. So those are our spawn tubes. So if you died, obviously 4 for each player that would be in here. We're going to skip the tutorial though, but there is a pretty decent tutorial. So if you want to know about the game, I highly recommend going through it. But I'm going to just kind of skip it. We press 1. We've got our little mining tool here. We're going to mine up this meteor to start with. We take these down, that will slowly break the you can just mine this thing like that, but if you break these, it'll go a lot quicker.
Oh, don't worry. It's only B1690.
There we are. Oh, they've got that. Alright, I found that annoying in the co-op, but there we go.
Even when they're not currently active.
Do this. Just take this meteor down.
The human brain
Brilliant.
can't go on for too long without
Right.
stimulation.
Take that one as
When
well.
seals are sleeping in the regeneration chamber, they get
Do
a
this.
constant audio and video feed of everything you do. They can also communicate with you. You also get this opportunity.
Everything?
Relax. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Okay, let's just take all of this. So I'm getting wolfram, helium, and titanium from these. Oh, that's just heated up. I gotta watch that. Goes a lot faster though when it heats up. If we break that, we get a meteor heart, which is what we need to be able to make our base center. Can't build, so if we just do that, let's just get rid of all of the heat. I like the little vents that pop up as well. Good looking game as well. So yeah, if we press B, if we go to here, we have to build that, and then that allows me to build in this area. If I just try to build a habitat, for instance, it won't let me. So what I've done in the past is built there, but I think I'm going to kind of build in the middle, because there's a calcium deposit down there, and then there's titanium and wolfram over there. So I'm going to kind of bring them over to here. So, oops, sorry, wrong button. Let's press and get the base core down. That's also what defends us when we get the rupture event. So every about 45 minutes, an in-game hour, something like that. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, every so often the planet will sort of burn and all of the foliage and everything will be burnt away, but it will expose new areas of the map like caves, etc., that weren't accessed before, or resources that you can only get during that event. And then over time the foliage and grass and everything will grow back again, and the aliens will be back as well. For a little while they're kind of hiding and they're not around. So let's put that there. Let's put a stairs up as well. Give us a nice generous amount of resources. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's make some, where are we, stairs. And we can then spaghetti the hell out of this. It's great. I'm a brilliant spaghetti chef. If you watch my streams, you'll be loving it. There we go. You might want to look away. So, where are we? We want to do a corporate terminal. So that tells us what we can work towards and what we can unlock. And then we want to do an analyzer, so you can put various plants or anything else that you find in here. And let's just, have I got anything? Yeah, there we go. If I put that in there, get 5 data points, and you can use that to say unlock this and add points. So I need 200 points. If I give them titanium bars, that'll give us 1 point, and so on. But yeah, if you ever played Satisfactory, you'll be kind of very familiar with what's going on.
I'm getting better at this.
So we slowly level up as well, learn by doing, which is always a big fan of. So what else do we want to do? Oh, we want to do the item printer. Let's do that next as well, because we're going to need to print some items to start with. I think there's one in the ship, if I remember rightly, but yeah, right now we're not worried about that. Let's do that, and we'll just build up as much of that. Oh, we don't have much titanium. Okay, that's going to be a bit of an issue. But I might have got some out of those meteors, but never mind. Right, that's going to be a bit of an issue. So where was the thingy? We want some power, so we'll do that next. Get that to snap onto there. And then there was a orbital. Where was the orbital thing? Where was that? I forget which one it was in. The extractors. Ah, there we are. Orbital launcher. We come here. We take that round. And then I'm probably going to need to go and get some titanium in that. But we come here. This will want, so that wants titanium bars, for instance. And so we can unlock that. So we'll set that as our goal, shall we? That'll be good. Let's do that next. Now let's set that one as that. And then if we feed titanium bars into it, but you can just do the research as well. A combination of two.
Looks good.
Yeah, let's do that. We're probably going to need another meteor heart, aren't we? Although we actually have one. What we're going to need is building resources. That's titanium. Oh, that's calcium. Oh, okay. Is titanium not in these things anymore? What it used to be. Yeah, it just seems like calcium, helium, and wolfram. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright, well, put that there. How much resources have we got? We got 203. Probably not enough for what we want to do. Let's grab some of these. We do have hunger and thirst as well. There. They do slowly go down, but these will sort of light up. I think it was orange to tell you you're getting a bit hungry or thirsty. So, but for now, we've got 20 of these survival food packs. But yeah, a little bit of extra plant life just to kind of help us out with not go amiss. Let's come back over here. Yeah, there's a bunch of titanium around here. I'm going to grab that. I don't suppose... Oh, I might need to put one of those parts down. We'll see on that one. Oh, sorry. Kind of moved away from that and didn't extract it in time. There we are. Let's grab this. Yeah, this is where I've built a bunch of times, so I kind of want to do something a little bit different between the two deposits. I don't know whether it's going to work out. Who knows? But there we go. So, I don't think I'll be able to build anything here, will I? No, because I need to build another one of those things. Okay. You can upgrade that eventually, so we might be able to remove this one. But for now, we'll just build this here. Like that. Doesn't need power or anything. Range of 2 birds will use the capacity of both of them. Oh, okay. I wonder if that's connected now to that one. Oh, I'm not sure on that one. Okay, alright. But anyway, let's put down the extractor. Move that over to there. Great. And then let's build some rails. We'll bring that over to here, and then the spaghetti chef can begin. So let's do this. King of spaghetti is coming. Let's do it. That was kind of my approach in the playtest. So yeah, we'll continue that theme along. I could do a smelter, so that's great. Let's put that there. And then if we connect all this stuff up, we might need some power on that end, but I think we'll be okay. We probably ought to power it through the rails if I remember rightly. Do that. Can't remember what button it was to press so you could go to the thing you were just building, but anyway. If we bring this over to here, that's good. Let's select to this one. That's all selected, good. Right, let's come over here. Ah, they don't have any power. You're not connected through the rails? You used to be able to power through the rails. Ah, do I not have... Oh, might not have enough power. Check that. Ah, yeah. Okay, so if I make... I don't know if I can make any more. Can I make any more? No, I need some more stuff. Okay. Alright, let's refine what we've got. Hopefully we've got enough to be able to make what we need. We just need a bit of power. Ah, there we go. Yep, that's good. I'll get us going. Put the power down. We'll just put that on the back for now. There we go. Then there we are. It runs through the rails, so you don't have to bother with power poles or anything like that. Select the titanium bars. Then that should just start extracting it, shouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. That is now extracting that. Brilliant. So that'll go all the way over there. Start making those, and then that's great. So I can just mine this stuff manually, but how much did you get for that? I can't remember. Yeah, it's like 1. It's not worth it. Yeah, there's a bunch of crashed ships and wrecks and things as well that we can loot and get stuff from them, but there's kind of hostile aliens out there, so yeah, until we get some weapons and stuff, I don't really recommend doing that. I think what I'm going to do is just kind of let that cook off.
Good stuff.
And I could actually grab a bunch of titanium ore, couldn't I, as well? And an extractor for the wolfram wouldn't actually be a bad idea, would it? How much have I got? Yeah, I need a bit more. I've got plenty of wolfram. It's just titanium, isn't it? Right. Let me grab. I think you could just hold and take, like, everything off the rail. There we go. That's good. Let's make some building materials. Then that'll then start shooting those up and doing deliveries. As you can see, that number is slowly ticking up now. I'm slowly working on that. Doing one per. You could set up multiples. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Although, do I have a splitter rail? I don't think I have any. Oh, I do. Ooh. Well, we could look at that, actually. We need some more of this, though, first. So let's make as much of that as we can. Then we can kind of get that going. We could split that, because that's not going really quickly. It'll easily put out a bit more. Yeah, there we go. At the moment, that's doing fine. I mean, I could, to be honest, just put a load of plants and stuff in there for research points. Have a look at what we could do in that one. Yeah, we could do that.
Useful information.
That's good. And then we could just top that up with points, like so. So you can kind of do the two. But it is generally better to do the factory thing, to be perfectly honest. So I guess we could put down another one of those things, couldn't we? We've got the resources to do it. We could just split it off. Put one in there. Ah, yeah, if we look at it, we press Z, that's it. If we do that... Yeah, so if you look at something, you press Z, and then it, you could make it then, if that was right. Yeah, there we go. Then it just puts another one out there. That was the feature. That was really handy. That was. Do another one of those. Let's give us some more power, and then if we split this off, like so, try and build everything on the same level. I'm learning. There we go. And then if we do that one. We put that into there like that. Then yeah, if we just stop this one for a second. Although, to be honest, this gets pretty backed up, doesn't it? They don't go up that quickly. Yeah, there's like 70 odd in there already. Do you know what? I'm just going to manually put those in there now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, let's do that. I need to make some floors and stuff on this place, but, you know, let's do that. And then I'm just going to chuck those in there manually. And that should easily, and there's 75 there, so that's easily going to get us to that. Obviously, that's going to double us up nice and quick. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think that's probably the best thing to do, isn't it? Because there's others that want those titanium bars as well. So, who else? You want wolfram. Yeah, you want titanium. And the other three want wolfram. Okay, so we want to start looking at setting that up next, really, don't we? Yeah, still titanium ore is what we're missing. Alright, well, we'll grab a bit more of that. And yeah, we're slowly leveling up movement and stuff as well, so there we are. I like that. Just hold the button and take everything. Where are we? Skills? Where was it? Yeah. So as you run around and fight and that sort of thing, you'll slowly level up these things. And then there's little sort of microchips that you can kind of put in and give yourself, so you drain less stamina or, you know, do more damage, etc. That sort of thing. Upgrades in one of these. I can't remember which one it is now. Is it this one? No, that's the kind of combat one. Ooh. Defense tower. Alright, that looks a bit different. Yeah, let's have a look at the things as well. I haven't actually done that yet. See what's different. Ooh, large habitat. Yes, that's good. Mega press. I think that's new. Refinery. That is definitely new. Sulfur extractor. Aha. Yeah, there was a sulfur field in the playtest, but you couldn't do anything with it. Ah, there we are. These things.
You look like you're a magnet for trouble.
Let's
I
do
won't
that.
pretend I'm a saint.
Yeah, I wish these guys wouldn't talk to each other, but there you go. I found it annoying.
People like you don't
Personally.
understand order.
Wind
You just cause more
turbines.
problems for everyone else.
Base core
And
amplifier.
you always followed orders and ended up in the exact same places I did.
Okay.
I'd rather not follow anyone
Solar
and be free.
generators,
You know nothing
amplifiers. Huh. Good personal storage, that'd be a good one. Burning drone, more rails. Yeah, each of these different corporations have different things. Oh, look, storage. Got regen. Ah, this one's kind of health. Yeah, health solutions. Got various food stations and yeah, all sorts of stuff like that. Awesome, that's cool. But yeah, that's going along nicely. It's good. Actually, I meant to make some resources, didn't I? Hang on. Do that again. And then eventually we can automate that, so we could just make those building resources. But for now, you know, we're just kind of where we're at. So that shouldn't take too long to finish now. I'll leave that set up like that because, you know, it'll be fine. Yeah, so we just need 25 more of those. And we could switch over to the one that needs titanium whilst I work on getting
Looks
some more
good.
of this stuff. It's great. Then we'll go grab a... start setting up the wolfram next, shall we? I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. Could just use that single smelter. Not sure on that one. We'll see. We need a bit more spaghetti, so put that in there like so. And then we'll do the rail. Just kind of feed that over there. This side. Perhaps we'll do wolfram down this side. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's do wolfram down this side. And then we'll have like titanium on that side or something. Yeah, that kind of works. Everything's not lined up, but you know. Avert your eyes, people. Avert your eyes. Still need a little bit more of that. Okay. Yeah, so that is now finished. Because there's nothing more for them to produce. There we go.
Corporation thanks you for your shipment.
Brilliant.
Your rewards are
We
waiting
got
in the
another
corporate center.
another thing there. So if we click on this, claim the fabricator. So now they want titanium rods and titanium bars, which obviously, you know, I think we can feed them still feed them the bars, but if you feed them the rods, it gives you more points if I remember right. Let's just have a quick look at that. That was something they added in. Yeah, it's giving me those back. Yeah, so now it gives me, I can do that, but it's 1,500 points. Obviously I have to do 1,500 of those, but if I do that, it's 5 points each. So yeah, but I think really what we'll do is we'll just start that one off, and we'll just throw a load of bars in there. Why not? And we'll perhaps do the split. Yeah, let's do the split thing. So let's do that. Where are we? This one. And we'll just get that one. We've got titanium already set up. I think that's a good idea. Ooh, actually, get that out. How do we delete? Oh, was it F? Yeah, that was it. Let's delete that. And we'll do the split now. We might as well. So there, I should have just looked at the rail and pressed Z, but yeah, you know. So if we go to that one, if we go to that one over to there, like so, there we are. And those should now start spitting out more ingots to both of those. There we are. Brilliant. It's great. And then I'm going to just grab a little bit more titanium ore because I kind of always seem to need that. Grab that. How much did I get from there? 8. That'd be enough to make some more builds. And then we can do wolfram then as well. Start setting that up because we'll need it soon. Let's do that. And then yeah, a fabricator would be good. We could start making some of those build materials as well at some point. But oh, that's good. Hang on, I'm running past it. What am I doing? There we go. Come here. Build the smelter for now. Put that, say, there. That's good. I'll let the spaghetti begin. And then we'll come here, select the bar, and then that should... Oh, does that have... That doesn't have power, does it? Yeah, it's got no power. Okay. To be honest, if I could afford... I don't suppose I can afford it. I could just put a solar generator on it for now. There we go. Let's do that. Then that should then power everything. Yeah, so now that should be rocking and rolling. Collecting all of the wolfram. And then, yeah. We can get more spaghetti on the go as and when we need it. That's good. Yeah, there we go. So that's coming out now nicely. Yeah, pumping out every 2 seconds. So, yeah, if you're really into the maths, you can work that one out. But, yeah, for me, I'm just going to kind of wing it. There we are. Oh, that's a new plant, isn't it? There we are. Start here. Let's grab those. I guess we could do a bit of an explore, but whilst that's kind of cooking off. Good. Although, really, we should perhaps just set the wolfram bars off next, shouldn't we? We've got the production line going. We should really just at least do one, shouldn't we? But I don't have the resources. What was it? 120? And I've got 28. Okay, so I need a lot more of that. Fine, let's grab a bunch more of this stuff as it's coming off. Come on. That's annoying. Alright, well, trying to hold the thing, but there we are. Took everything off the rail. That's the way I wanted to do it. Yeah, that's a bit high up, isn't it? There we are. And then I can make a bunch of build materials, and we could put another one of those in. I don't see any reason not to. You know, just expand what we've got. You burn through this stuff really quick, so... We might need more power, though. No, we should be alright, because we'll be connected. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. He says. So, future health. What do I actually want? Have a look. Before we actually go for that, let's have a look at what we actually want. So, that one is a recipe station. I don't remember that. Oh, that was food recipes and stuff. Yeah, that's something we do want to do for production purposes. That would be good. That'll unlock new recipes, but storage is probably going to be pretty key as well, isn't it? I mean, it is. Ooh, that would be nice as well, wouldn't it? But never mind. Regen chamber. got one of those anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. Probably the recipe station, I think. Yeah, because then we can use that to unlock new recipes for the constructions, but also for food, etc. as well. So, yeah, I think we'll do that. So that was that one. Select that. Ah, the power's gone off. Yeah, as I thought. But if I can do link from there to there, that might just bring the power back. No? Oh, okay. Well, it might do with this is powering it, but yeah, okay. So I need one more of those. More power. Okay, more power. Kind of got to do it Jeremy Clarkson style when that says for some reason, but there we go. Right, there we are. Everything's now running again. It's good. So those are ticking along nicely. And yeah, I guess we'll just have a bit of a wander for the last 5 minutes of the video, 10 minutes of the video, something like that. Grab what we can, but there are hostile aliens, so this thing's decent though to take out some of the weaker ones, so I guess we'll be okay there. Have a bit of a wander. There's like crashed drones and all sorts of other things which have blueprints or other things like broken circuits or something that you might be able to research and get research points. So yeah, definitely worth walking around. Might as well grab fruit as well. Holly fruit. And then yeah, if you double tap the space bar, so tap again, you do this little jump thing. So you kind of fall off of a big cliff and then just kind of do that at the end top thing to brace yourself from dying. So yeah, let's do that. There we are, aliens, but we should just be able to melt these little guys like so. But there are ones that like,
what the frag was that?
there we go.
They're vermin, the main threat on this planet.
What do you mean, main?
Most of the people that
yeah,
arrived
that's
on
cool.
Arcadia 7 were eliminated by these creatures.
This is calcium, if I remember rightly. Just double check that.
But vermin
Yeah,
are a
there you
bit
go.
more unpredictable.
Why didn't you warn us that we'd be fighting some overgrown... I don't even know what.
The IRO imposed a TS9 top secret clause on their existence. They made very sure no one ever found out about them. Aside
Oh, that's
from
bigger.
high-rank
That's a bit tougher
officials,
ones. Yeah.
Only people sent directly to the planet have ever learned of their existence.
Okay. Yeah, that's a big boy.
You should have told us. You knew.
I think we can still kill him, but yeah. Okay, we are a little bit venting now. Yeah, so I don't want to go out too far. I was doing a little bit of exploring, but yeah, till we get a pistol or something, we're not really equipped for it. But I thought I'd just show a little bit of it anyway, whilst that stuff ticks along. This is a craft drone, so yeah, we get a logic board in there. That's good. That's 400 research points. We can actually go back and just research something. Actually,
Come to mama.
might not be a bad idea. Great looking game as well, by the way. Really good looking game. So not that I'm really that into graphics, but you know, when you get gameplay and graphics, it is nice to have, of course. So yeah, let's do this. Got a bunch of this stuff. But yeah, I don't want to venture out too far because there's like wrecks and things around, like up there and so on, of previous colonies, etc. But yeah, we don't want to go out there. Yeah, there's like those purple guys explode when you get near them. So
Good stuff.
right now, I don't want to mess with them. So I'm going to stay kind of close-ish to home. But we've just picked that up, so we should be able to get a decent amount of research. And that's 400 points. We could actually clear a couple of those straight away, couldn't we? Yeah, that's not bad, actually. Yeah, we could get some other technology unlocked now I'm thinking about it. Alright, that's good. Let's come here. Do that. We'll go here, because you can't do anything with this thing anyway. It's a damaged component, but we can analyze it in the station and get 400 points. And then we only need 200 for this. So let's unlock the research. That.
Great work.
There we go.
Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items.
And then
New rewards and tasks
we're
await
slowly
you
knocking that one
in
out.
the
Won't take
terminal.
long. That one's slowly ticking up. So let's do this one for some storage.
Congratulations.
There we are.
Clever Robotics has received its order.
Brilliant. That's actually really
A
good
reward
that
for
we found
filling
that.
the order is waiting for
That
you
was
in
really
the
good.
terminal.
And then, where is it? Here, is it this one for the personal storage, or is it down here? I don't remember where it was now. Somewhere there's storage. Oh, hang on, no, I've got to actually unlock it, haven't I? Duh. Didn't actually claim it. There we go. There we are. Now I should be able to do it. I'm putting the gun on that one. Yeah, there we go. And then you can just put those in the wall like that. And then you could just come up to them and you could name them whatever you wanted. So just, you know, mats. Not mets. Sorry, mats. So you could just do like raw mats or something, but for now we'll just do that, and then I could put all my raw materials in there, for instance, and just kind of name those. So keep it all organized. That's good. So this one is not going to take long before, yeah, that one is pretty well much done, isn't it? This one's ticking along. But again, once we've done that one, we could switch over to the wolfram just to finish that off. I mean, I could just throw more points at it, but yeah. I need more of those, don't I, as well? Ooh. Vertical connector. Was that in it before? Horizontal connectors. Oh. Okay, yeah. I think that's obviously building requires habitat. Yeah, I wonder, can we put that on the roof? Can I get on the roof? Don't know about that, but huh. Yeah, so I'd assume we could probably connect these to, I get you. So it's probably like a hallway or a walkway, isn't it? Connecting two habitats together. Something like that. Okay, yeah, there seems like there's a lot more building pieces in there. Viewport, so we could put some windows in. I don't know if we'll get a burn this this video, but we'll see on that one. I'm going to put another connector in. Say there. And then once we split, we could split again and do the same thing. Once this one's finished. Could then feed into that one. I don't want to do too many of these. You get to a point where you can't feed them all. So early doors you can kind of feed loads of them, but there we are. That one is just about to pop. Brilliant. So there we go.
Remember that supporting this particular company will allow you to upgrade your arsenal, which will certainly
there we are. Pistol. So it's now just given us a pistol. And then if we go here, where was it? Here.
You know what would have been even more
Yeah.
wonderful? If we had it when we first met the vermin.
Yeah. There, we need those building materials to be able to make ammo. But yeah, we've now got a pistol. So it's not much, but it's a, you know, it's some defenses, isn't it, at the end of the day? But that's good. So, I mean, to be honest, I guess we could do one of these, couldn't we? Let's have a look at what we want. And we could set up a fabrication, couldn't we then? Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. So what have we got? We've got, backpack space. That would be really nice, wouldn't it? Medical tool would be nice for exploring. Grenades. A recipe station, we're working on that. Storage, I think probably the... Sorry, which one? This one, isn't it? The backpack space, extra inventory space. Yeah, I think that's the one to go for, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that one again. And that is going to be... let's switch. Let's get rid of this. We might need to get rid of all of this, actually. Yeah, let's get rid of that for now. Then I'm going to put a fabricator. Don't suppose I have the resources for that, do I? Yeah, I'm a little bit low, so we need 140 to be able to do some fabrication. Right, let me go and grab a load of raw materials from over here. Right, so I just got a bunch of ore out of those extractors, and I made like 1,000 of those build mats now, so we're looking pretty good on that front. So I'm going to probably just put this almost in front of it, like so, for now. And then if we look at that, I love that Z, that's so good. And then obviously, eventually you can feed 2 items in there to fabricate things, but for now, whilst we've got this out, let's do that. We're going to need more power, of course we are. So let's do some more solar generators. going to have this back here. A little kind of power area. So, I'm going to do a couple of them. Why not? Let's do a couple of those. That's good. Then we want to tell you to make, I think it was rods, wasn't it? I'll make a floor on this place eventually as well. That's the next thing to do. Yeah, that one. So if we tell you to make rods, then we tell you to make those rods. And then I've got a bunch of those, so I'm just going to throw those in there. And try and use them up, because you end up with a lot of resources that you don't necessarily need. So, yeah, that's good. And then if we get this one, we could get this one doing the same, couldn't we? So if we say that one, oh sorry, it's this one, isn't it? Do that. And then actually I should probably have put the splittery thing in. Never mind. Do that first. But that's I don't suppose I can put it right in front of it, yeah, because the thing's there. Yeah, that should work. No, that'll work. That'll work. And then if we look at that, press Z, I love that. Press Z and you just boom, get it. Right, that's good there. And then we're just going to have to delete that one for a second. So, press Z. Put that going into there. Put that going into there. There we are. Brilliant. And then I just picked some of those rods up, so I'm just going to chuck some of them in there as well. They kind of stack up anyway. So, yep, that's good. The spaghetti is beginning. There we are. Brilliant. That's good. And then, well, I could make some bullets actually now, couldn't I, as well? Good point. Let's go there. Let's make some bullets. Got like 100 rounds. Make 200. There we are. That's fine. We're going to need it. So, that's great. Can upgrade these as well later on and put sights and bigger magazines and all sorts of stuff on them.
What's so interesting in beetles or flowers?
They're part of the world we live in and are inextricably connected to
Yeah,
it.
wasn't a fan of this
We
chatter.
wouldn't exist
This
without
banter,
beetles
but
or
there you go.
flowers.
We wouldn't
Don't know what
exist
you guys think, but
without
yeah, I wasn't a big
fundamental
fan of it.
forces. Beetles
There
and
we are.
flowers can be easily replaced with automated systems.
that's coming along
you can't
nicely.
replace electromagnetism.
You'd really want to live in a world without plants?
I wouldn't mind it.
There we go. So yeah, this is running nicely, so we could now go and do some exploring, but I think we'll do that in the next episode now. I think this is where I'm going to call it. I think I'll end the episode here. And then, yeah, we'll just crack on in the next one. I may stream this at some point, but I don't know if I'm going to get to do streaming today, to be honest, but I'll put a post out about that later. Yeah, I think for now, though, I think this is a good place to call it, and I think I'm going to end the episode here. So if you like that one, please give me a thumbs up, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe for more. I really do appreciate it. Stay safe out there, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.